Welcome back, Healthy Club fans. Have you noticed weight gain, low energy, or cravings, even when you think you are eating healthy? In 2025, over 90% of adults show at least one sign of poor metabolic health, and most have no idea. Stay until the end, because I will reveal the #1 metabolic habit that can reset your body faster than any diet, supplement, or workout trend. You are not alone in this struggle. The latest research suggests something far more significant is happening under the surface. A staggering 90% of adults now exhibit at least one clear sign of poor metabolic health. This is a silent epidemic that undermines our vitality. Most people are unaware that their body's core energy system is struggling. Stay with me, and I promise to reveal the single most powerful habit to reset your body's internal engine, more effective than any restrictive diet or magic pill. This is not about blaming yourself or drowning in complex science. The goal is to empower you with simple, clear knowledge. We will break down what metabolic health is, why it is critical in our modern world, and how to identify the subtle clues your body is sending. Understand the root causes and systems involved, and you can leave the cycle of quick fixes behind. Instead, work with your body's natural design using small, consistent actions. I will reveal the one cornerstone habit that combines timing and movement. So, what exactly is metabolic health? Let's strip away the complicated terms. In the simplest sense, it is how well your body generates and uses energy from the food you consume. It governs every cell, tissue, and organ. It is not just about your weight or calories burned in a workout. True metabolic health is balance, efficiently managing blood sugar, insulin, cholesterol, and blood pressure without medication. When systems work in harmony, you experience steady energy, mental sharpness, stable mood, restorative sleep, and a healthy weight. Think of your body as a complex city, and your metabolism as its power grid. When the grid is robust, lights stay on, businesses run, transport is on schedule, communication is reliable, energy is delivered where and when needed, without waste or damaging surges. That is what good metabolic health feels like, but when the grid weakens, you get flickers, outages, and surges. Functions become sluggish and unreliable, just like a struggling metabolism. Afternoon crashes, intense sugar cravings, brain fog, and stubborn belly fat. You do not have to rewire the whole city at once. Fix a few key substations and main lines and the whole system stabilizes. Likewise, focus on a few key habits to make your body's energy grid resilient and efficient. Move from flickering energy to steady, reliable power that supports your vitality all day long. Why has metabolic health become so urgent in 2025? Modern trends reached a tipping point, a perfect storm for metabolic dysfunction. Large-scale studies show alarming public health trends. Insulin resistance is skyrocketing, the driver of pre-diabetes and type 2 diabetes. Its damaging effects begin years before diagnosis and at younger ages than ever. Ultra-processed foods now dominate the supply, packed with refined carbs, industrial oils, and hidden sugars that overload metabolism. Chronic stress keeps cortisol elevated, disrupting blood sugar and promoting belly fat. Late-night screens derail circadian rhythm, degrading sleep quality. Even one poor night can reduce insulin sensitivity the next day. Sedentary hours leave muscles. Your glucose sink, dormant. Excess sugar circulates, fueling inflammation and damage. These factors compound each other's effects. They drive a downward spiral in metabolic health. Tiny daily sugar spikes and inflammation accelerate aging and chronic disease risk, heart disease, dementia, and cancer. The time to act is now, before subtle dysfunctions become disease. Ultra-processed foods are engineered to be cheap, convenient, and overconsumed. They are high in refined flour, unhealthy fats, and hidden sugars. They trigger rapid blood sugar spikes and insulin floods. Repeated daily, this leads to insulin resistance. Sugar hides in 70% of packaged foods, under many names like high-fructose corn syrup, dextrose, or agave nectar. The result? Chronic inflammation, fatty liver, and an imbalanced gut microbiome. Chronic stress elevates cortisol, which raises blood sugar and appetite. It drives cravings for high-fat and high-sugar foods. Cortisol also promotes visceral belly fat, fueling inflammation. Late-night meals go against your circadian rhythm. Your body handles glucose better earlier in the day. Poor sleep disrupts ghrelin and leptin, hungrier, less full the next day. This creates a vicious cycle of poor sleep, increased cravings, and metabolic strain. If this is helpful so far, keep watching, because in a moment, we will break down the metabolic habits that retrain your body from the inside out. Drop a comment with your biggest metabolic challenge, cravings, sleep, belly fat, or low energy. Next, the systems that affect metabolic health the most, and how to use them to your advantage, starting today. Pillar 1. Blood sugar stability. Spikes lead to inflammation and fat storage. Balance creates stable energy. Pillar 2. Muscle activity. Muscle is the #1 site for glucose disposal. Even a 5-minute walk improves insulin sensitivity. Pillar 3. Stress hormones. High cortisol increases hunger, cravings, and belly fat. Modern life overstimulates this system. Pillar 4. The gut microbiome. Certain bacteria improve glucose control. Processed foods harm them. Pillar 5. Circadian rhythm. Eating earlier aligns with insulin's rhythm. Late eating disrupts it. Together, these 5 systems determine your metabolic trajectory, support them, and your energy, mood, sleep, and weight follow. Now, the foods that stabilize blood sugar and reduce inflammation, and how to build combination meals for a metabolic steady state. Protein plus fiber, plus healthy fat, bucks metabolic steady state. Stable glucose means fewer cravings, better mood, and more fat burn. Choose high-quality proteins, grass-fed meat, pasture-raised poultry, wild-caught salmon, sardines, and whole eggs. Plant-based, organic tofu, tempeh, lentils, chickpeas. Include protein at every meal, especially breakfast, to curb cravings. Load up on non-starchy vegetables, spinach, kale, broccoli, cauliflower, peppers, asparagus, zucchini. Add beans, lentils, berries plus chia and flax to feed beneficial gut bacteria. Embrace healthy fats, avocado, extra virgin olive oil, almonds, walnuts, chia, flax, hemp. Omega-3s from fatty fish reduce inflammation. Rule of thumb: palm-sized protein, half-plate vegetables, thumb-sized healthy fats, olive oil dressing, and a sprinkle of nuts. Follow this template and your plate becomes a metabolic reset. Movement snacks. 2 to 5 minutes of light activity after meals lowers blood sugar by 25 to 40%. Walk, take stairs, do squats or simple calf raises right after eating. Strength train at least twice per week to build your glucose sink. Bodyweight moves or bands work. No gym required. Prioritize 7 to 9 hours. Create a relaxing ritual and turn off screens an hour before bed. Keep your room cool, dark, quiet, and keep consistent sleep-wake times. Eat a savory, protein-rich breakfast to reduce cravings. Get 10-15 minutes of morning sunlight to set your circadian clock. Consistency beats intensity. Small steps, big impact. Starting today. Myth: slow metabolism is genetic and unchangeable. Reality: habits, diet, exercise, sleep, stress have far greater impact. Myth: eating less is the fastest fix. Reality: aggressive cuts backfire. Quality and timing often matter more. Myth: carbs are the enemy. Reality: type, quality, and timing, paired with protein and fat, are key. Myth: supplements fix metabolism. Reality: no pill replaces foundational habits. Myth: only long, intense cardio boosts metabolism. Reality: short post-meal movement and consistent strength are often more powerful long-term. Metabolism is dynamic. It responds to your daily habits faster than most people realize. The #1 metabolic habit in 2025, glucose control through meal timing plus brief post-meal movement. Time meals well and move briefly after each one to control blood sugar, reduce inflammation, and boost fat burning. Here is exactly how to do it. Structure meals around protein, fiber, and healthy fats for gradual glucose release. Finish your last meal 2 to 3 hours before bed. Avoid heavy late-night meals. After breakfast, lunch, and dinner, do 2 10 minutes of light movement right away. A gentle walk, marching in place, doing dishes, or a few flights of stairs all count. Activating muscles opens a non-insulin pathway to absorb incoming glucose. Your muscles act like a sponge, blunting the spike. This reduces insulin release and improves insulin sensitivity over time. Energy stabilizes, cravings drop, inflammation decreases, and sleep improves. It is a sustainable daily rhythm, not a temporary diet or grueling plan. In 2025, metabolic health is the foundation of weight control, energy, mental clarity, hormone balance, and longevity. Small daily habits, stable meals, movement, sleep, and timing transform your metabolism more than extreme diets. Start with 1 meal today. Make it protein and fiber forward, then move 5 minutes right after you finish. Feel the difference in the hours that follow. Take that small step today, and again tomorrow. If this helped, like the video, subscribe for more science-backed habits, and comment your biggest metabolic challenge. You are rewiring your internal power grid, steadier energy, clearer mind, stronger health. The time is now.